Internship at Sandra Junior High. Hello everyone, I am Carolina Boyer and I want to share my internship experience at Sandra Junior High. Sandra Junior High. Sandra Junior High is a part of Weber School District and includes students in grades 7 to 9. It is located in a beautiful Roy, Utah, just west of Ogden at the base of Roy High School. Sandridge mission statement. Sandridge Junior High educates to promote thinking, strong character, and learning for life. Their belief statement. Sandridge Junior High actively provides a safe environment, encourages students to be responsible for their learning with support from parents, educators, and the community. Requires students to meet high expectations in attendance, academic, and behaviors. Promotes character development and life skills. Utilize a variety of teaching strategies and technologies. How I found my internship. I work at Sandridge as a Chromebook specialist, testing coordinator, data specialist, and ELL assistant. ELL means English language learner. That means the students that they don't speak English. I thought it would be a good opportunity for me to intern at Sandridge Junior High since I also work with the counselors helping the ELL students to be able to adapt, to improve academically. And I was like mentor and advocate for them. How was the process? Well, first I talked to the principal at Sandridge Junior High. Her name is Sherry Patton, and I asked her if I could intern at the school, and she said that she was okay with it. The second step is I went to BYU the whole internship page, which is this month, and I read like all the information and what should I do. Since I want to start my internship earlier, I went and found my faculty internship coordinator, and I scrolled down and I found out that Rodney Mays was the Marriage and Family Studies coordinator. Then I found his email and I sent him my email explaining my situation, and then he approved my internship, and when I complete the approval form that is right here in the same website, and I did it through iPlan. And then I received an email saying that I could start my internship, so I add the family 488R class, like it was the same process like adding another class. And then the last step that the last I want to add is that when I have questions, I contact an advisor or send an email to internships@byui.edu, and they helped me a lot. They were super nice, they were kind, they were patient, explaining me every detail that what should I do. My responsibilities at Sandridge Junior High. I help students advocate with ISS, which is in a school suspension. Some students that they got in trouble, they go to school suspension. It could be a fight, or they were using the phone in class, and different situations. So I make sure that they weren't using the phone, they were doing their assignments, and if they had any missing assignment, they should complete during the day. And depend of the principal, it was how many days they will be in school suspension. Also, that was a great opportunity for me to know more about the students, and they can know a little bit more about me. I had a great conversation with some students, and I couldn't help them during the school suspension. I was in charge of the Panorama survey. The Panorama survey is all-in-one data platform used to support student learning. This tool help teachers and administrators to visualize interpreted data directly to improve student outcomes. Panorama survey students' perception regarding the following two areas: student supports plus environment, and student emotional and mental well-being. I was in charge of testing too, the end of level testing, which is we have two 7th and 8th graders. They had to take the RISE test, and 9th graders they have to take the Aspire test. The goal is to hit a 95%. The 94% of the students have to take this test, and also we have to have a good result. I mean that the scores have to be good. We couldn't hit the 95%, we just hit 92%. We were close, and I think we have a good result, and the teachers couldn't realize or see what they could do better, or like it was a good help for the teachers. Also the students and parents couldn't see the results too in the website and see how their kids are doing. Like I say, I help the English language learning students. I translate for them. I help them with assignments. I went to classes with them. I talk with the teachers. We're trying, like I talk with the teachers, ask them how can we help them. Also, I did a little bit of the admin work. I help the admin with data. For example, we have an advisory class. Is the last period where students can we separate students with different teachers so they can have an extra 30 minutes to finish homework if they are missing assignments or they have questions. And we have the rich reward that rich reward is when a student is doing something good, helping somebody, or listening to class, the teacher will give them like a little rich reward, and they have to put in a box. And at the end of the month, we're going to have like a winner and a teacher winner too. So I help with that. I keep record of it. Connections between coursework and internship. Parenting. Understanding of the importance of good parenting on the development of children and how to apply effective parenting principles. I had the opportunity to have conversations with parents and with their kids, and I just seeing how the families, I realized a little bit of why the student is acting the way that is acting, what their behavior is like that. And I think parents needs to have effective parenting principles and apply them, and that will help the family in general. And marriage, I understand the principles to help one successfully is just to common decisions in marriage and how to have a healthy marriage and family. It was easy, not easy, but I could have realized sometimes when family was having issue, when the couple or when parents are divorced, and how that affect the students. I think it's important that if parents are divorced, they have like a good co-parenting, and so that way they can have a healthy family. Even if they're separate or they're divorced, they can have a good relationship with the other parent and with the kid. How did it benefit the internship side? I was a great help to the counselors with the English language learning students. I translate for them. I help them with their assignments. The main goal was that they could feel comfortable in the school, that they can feel happy, that they can learn English, and they can have like good grades, and that they can understand, they can make friends. Because that's a hard transition coming from one country, and you don't, like, you move to another country where you don't speak the same language. It's hard. So the counselors didn't speak Spanish, and we have a lot like a Hispanic population in Sunday Junior High, and I speak Spanish, so I help with that. I think it was beneficial that I speak Spanish, and I help those students. I help in design the advisory class. I keep record of it. I separate students from the list and put them in different classes where I think they need to be. I help and monitor students in transition from one period to another period. And then I help the principal with admin work, like I say, keeping record of the data. I benefit from this internship. I am grateful to have the opportunity to learn a lot, and I love Sandwich students. I love the people who work at Sandwich because they really care about the students, and I learned so much about it. I really care about those students, and I try my best to help them. I learned to love them, and I wish that like I could do more, but now I know that where I'm going, I can do different things to help the other school that I'm going to work this year. I was able to put in practice what I learned in my marriage and family classes. I was able to put in practice teamwork that will benefit me, but also the students. I think that's something beneficial when you want to help somebody. We work together, counselors, principal, student advocates, teachers. We work together so we can help the students. When we have, when we saw that the students were having bad grades or bad behavior, we have a meeting and we try to figure out how to help the student. I was able to meet the goals I set for myself at the beginning of the internship. I gained experience working with teenagers. This was my first year in time working with teenagers, and it was a totally different experience. I always work with kids, and now I can realize how the teenagers are, how they are, and I became a better problem solver. I try to find solutions that can benefit everyone, and everyone can be good with the solutions, and that is hard sometimes, but my main goal was to help those students. I learned to be in the middle in every situation and have empathy for the students and their families. Sometimes it's hard to feel like love or empathy for somebody and be in the middle, because we tend to go to, like to one side. But I learned to be in the middle and try to think and feel like how they're feeling too. I learned to find the best solutions for the benefit of the students, because we are in the school to help the students. I want to share a video on how my experience in a 2-minute video. I am so grateful for this wonderful opportunity to put in practice everything that I learned in these 4 years in BYU, Idaho. And I want to share a quote from Bray, Human Resources intern through BUNC program. And it says, my advice for future interns will be to make the most of it. Take every opportunity to learn from your bosses and people who have worked in your industry, as well as doing some sightseeing. Thank you for listening. And if you have any question about internships, I would highly recommend to contact the internship and career services. They are so nice and they're always happy to help you. Thank you again.